Welcome into Adobe After Effects. For this video, we're going to be showing you how to make a text mask. So that means you're going to choose a word and it's going to mask. Now it can mask an image. In this case, we're going to mask a video. So first, if you've watched a previous video, you learned how to import a film or a video. We imported this one with a waterfall. And as we press play, you can see that it's a live video of a waterfall. There's a little bit of camera movement. And so now we're going to add some text to this so that you only see the video through the mask. And so the first thing we need to do is make sure we don't have a layer selected. We're going to add our text tool. Now there is another way. You can go up to layers, new, text. But if you just select the text tool on the toolbar and click on the screen, you'll be able to type in your word. And so I'm going to use the word, try to use a word that kind of makes sense with what we're seeing. Use the word tropical. Let's see, alt caps, tropical. Let's move it over. And fortunately, I have the caps on. We're going to make sure that our anchor point is centered. So just in case we want to move or animate, we know where it's moving from. We want to change this font. We're going to change for a simpler font. There we are. We're also going to change the size, because we want the video to be seen inside of it. So you're going to have to change the size so there's more space. Make it a little bit taller, take up more space. There we go, a little denser. All right. Got the word tropical. All right, so basically we have two layers right now. We have one layer that has the text, and we have one layer that has the video. And right now, you can see this section is called track matte. If you can't see that section, you want to go down to the bottom of your layers here, and you're going to see something that says toggle and switch. You can see I clicked it, and track matte is no longer available. If I click it again, now it's available. And what you want to decide is what is going to be masked. And what I mean by that is the image that's going to be altered the most is going to be the video, right? Which right here says waterfalls. We want this layer to be masked by tropical. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to select the track matte. Right now it says no matte. And you got a choice. Right now we only have two layers, so the only other choice is tropical, the word tropical, which is the word we typed in. The other thing you want to look at this, it has a number 1 in it. That's actually the number of the layer, which you could see right here, and then under the number symbol, under the pound symbol, you see the number 1. So if for some reason you're not naming your layers, you want to go by the layer number. So if I choose 1, and what you're going to notice is the rest of the video has disappeared. There is no background, so it's just a black background. And the word tropical is now filled with the video. So if I press play, you're going to see the waterfalls, and the slight panning of the video is going to happen within the text. It's pretty solid, right? The text is thick enough where you could actually see the video. Now, in addition to being able to notice over here in the layers, in addition to being able to see the video, you're going to notice over here next to the layer 1 where it says tropical, there is where you could usually see an eye. That means the layer is visible. So now the eye is gone. This layer is not visible. It is using that layer as just a frame. What we're seeing is the waterfall. So if we click this eye, everything is gone. If we click this eye, we're now going to see the letters again and the color that they were originally in, and we're not going to see the video because that color is now hiding that video. So if we click the eye, now it's still track matte, and it's still masked, and then you still see the video. And also the other thing you can remember is you can still animate the word. even though it's just a mask. So we could change the position. Let's say at 0, we move this downwards to the bottom of the page. And then we're going to go, say, in 5 seconds. Now, you could either use these numbers, the measurements here, to actually change the position. Sometimes you could just use, your actual cursor and move it up. So that when we have this animation, press play, and now the word tropical is animated, showing more of the landscape. And we could also slow this down. I think it moved a little too fast. This animation's 20 seconds long, so let's move this all the way to the end. Go back to the beginning, and it could be a slower movement where you get to enjoy the tropical scene. So, and of course, all your options are there: anchor point, scale, rotation, and opacity. You could use any of these. You could also add a different background behind this. So that's how to create a mask using text with a video.